Good morning, everyone. It became here from TradeUp Forex Academy, also known as TDL Forex Academy. So now today we'll be talking about breakout structure and market structure shifts. We want to know what it stands for. We'll be as brief as we can. So now a break of structure, for a clear illustration, is when market breaks the recent high or low. When market breaks the recent high or low in the same direction. For example, now if market was bearish now, so break of structure simply means when market breaks this low to create the new lower low. All right, so preliminary, all of us, we should know that this is a low, this is a higher low, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, this is a lower low. Now from here, market changed direction, taking out the last lower high. Now when it took out this lower high, it becomes a higher high. Now this one was a lower low, automatically this one becomes a higher low. So you have the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and so it goes. So now a break of structure, we are saying that the consistent breaking to the downside is what we call a break of structure. So you can see market is breaking this lower low to create the new lower low. All right, it's all the same now. So the consistent breaking. Okay, so now if we clone this again, we'll have this break here, then after which the market moved. Remember, the market was just breaking the lows to create the new low, just like that, and the market was tanking down, but it was trending down. Now from this point here, all right, from this point the market now came up. Let me even add this. So if you look at it here, you are seeing that this is a break of structure. I've already listed out this one. Okay, for basic studies, this is called a lower high. Okay, this particular point is lower high. The one that comes down like this is lower low. This is a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then this becomes a higher high. Why is it called a higher high? Because now it is higher than this lower high. All right, so this becomes a higher low. Remember, this was a lower low, so this particular high low is a low, but it's higher than this one, so it automatically became a higher low. So it became a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So now the breaking of these lower lows to the downside consistently, that's the break of structure, right? So now when we have this particular change from a lower low to a lower high, all right, this change from a lower low to a lower high is what we call a market structure shift. So this is where this one comes in, a market structure shift here. Right now, if you move up to create this higher high, market can't just go up, it will also at some point come down. Okay, so now also the breaking of this higher high to create the new higher high is also a break of structure. So we have to clone this now. So this is a break of structure. Clone. This is a break of structure. We clone. This is a break of structure. So now when market breaks, my market changes character, okay, or there is a structure shift from a downward structure to an upward move, taking out this lower high, created a market structure shift. Now in this case, I should be looking out for buys. All right, so now when market also comes down to break this lower higher low, all right, it also signals another structure shift here. this is now a market structure shift to the downside. All right, so this is also a higher high because market broke to create these points here. So this is a market structure shift to the downside. So now, so a market structure shift is when market changes trend from either a bearish trend to a bullish trend, or from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. Now, this particular move here, this is a trend line. It's an indicator called a trend line. So trend line also helps you to know when the market is going up. So with this now, you see that market consistently goes up, so you know this is an uptrend. The same thing here, you can see market consistently kept going lower, so you know this is a downtrend. All right, so that's all about breakup structure and market structure shift. Now let's come to real life analysis. For a real life analysis, now we are looking at this. Now market created breakup structure. Now one thing you need to do about breakup structure in the actual market is, breakup structure is when the market actually closes above the last high with the body, like this one. Now you can see the market here, market closed above this with this bullish candle. Let me zoom it in so you see it better. You can see this one now. So this is a breakup structure, right? So this is another breakup structure. You see this one here, this is another breakup structure. Now this point was the last low the market created. So when market broke this point to the downside, this one became a market structure shift. This one is a break up structure. This one is also a break up structure. So this one was the higher high, okay, this was the higher low, pushed up to create another higher high, created this higher low, pushed up to create a higher high. Now this one broke to create this higher high. The market now started coming down. All right, didn't take out this last higher low, but when it took out this last higher low, it became a bearish trend. It changed structure from an upward structure to a downward structure. That's where the market shift happened. Then from there we are looking out for sales. And what did market happen? Market started selling. So this point here, this was the last lower high. It was broken at this point. So this is a break of structure. Right now, if you look at it, this was the last lower high. Then when market broke it, it became another break up structure. Remember, break with the body. Same with market shift, it has to break with the body. So this one, the same thing here. So this is a break up structure, right? So that is it. So now if you look at this point here, now if you look at this point here, now you can see market did not break with the body here, right? And also at this point here, market didn't break with the body. There's some weak rejections. Then this was the last lower high. Okay, now if you consider this one a lower high, it's still fine, but remember, market didn't break this. So if we are using this now, okay, this is the lower high. Then when market came down here, and consistently started pushing, so this our last lower high has to be taken out for us to know there's a market structure shift. So this particular point here now, market changed character. It has been bearish all through this while. Look at it. It has been bearish all through this while. Now market is slowly going up. It has been bearish all through this while, but you can see now market is slowly going up. So when market broke above this last week with the body, we know there's a market structure shift. So now from here in USDJPY, we're now looking out for buys.